hair is doing whatever it wants to today, honey. Hello. I missed y'all. Hello. Y'all, when I tell you I've been trying to record all week. Well, not all week, but like the last, I guess it would be all week then. Last 4 days. 4 or 5 days I've been trying to record. I don't know if God is trying to tell me to relax and take a break or what. But every time I try, it's just something. I just manifested you. I knew somebody was going to say that. Right before I was getting on live, I was like, somebody knows that I'm going to get on live. I literally thought that right before I pressed play. Thank you, Stay Woke 365. Can I ask you a question? Go right ahead. While you guys are thinking of your questions or typing your questions, I am going to tell you guys what I'm picking up on. And it's a lot. Some of it I may say for a video message, or I may not say it, but we'll see. How much is your readings? I don't call it readings per se, but to answer your question, I actually just updated my pricing. So it's 30 minutes. For 30 minutes is $50 and it's $100 for an hour. And all the information is in the description box. So the way I do my intuitive sessions, it just depends. Some people book me because they need intuitive guidance, which means they want me to tap into their energy. They give me permission to tap into their energy. They can ask me yes or no questions. They can ask me a question about literally anything that they want to pertaining to their life, and I'll tap into their energy and I'll be able to answer them and give them intuitive, accurate guidance. Or some people just need spiritual guidance. So some people don't want me to necessarily tap into their energy, even though I will anyway. But they may more so need like guidance as far as how to handle their spiritual awakening or their spiritual path, or like guidance as far as meditation or mental health reasons, things of that nature. I'm not a medical professional yet. Okay, so I'm not like a therapist or a psychologist or psychiatrist, so I can't prescribe you medicine. I can't tell you, oh yeah, you have ADHD. But I am very intuitive. I've done a lot of my own healing work. I have a lot of trauma that I've overcame. Okay, y'all already know. So I'm definitely a good person to talk to, whether it's spiritual guidance or mental health, 100%. Yeah, so all the information is in the description box. You can actually go to my website and read everything that I offer. You can, it looks like it's geared towards more so women, and I'm not gonna lie, I intentionally changed my website to basically make it seem like it's more for women, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I done had like over 100 clients since I've started taking them, and I would say 90% of my clients have been men, and out of that 90%, I'm gonna strongly say about 85% of them booked me because they wanted to hit on me. So that is why I try to only attract women who want one-on-one sessions. And I actually have somebody that you guys can book if you're a man and you actually want spiritual guidance and you want to speak to a man. I actually have a man that you guys can speak to, that you guys will meet soon. It's a family member of mine who's also a spiritual teacher, and he's amazing. And I want you guys to get to know him and see what he has to offer as well, because he has things to offer that I don't. But yeah, Anyway, you can book me whether you're a man or a woman, but please book me for the right reasons. Because if you're a man and you book me because you want to hit on me and you want to stare at my face and you sitting there making up problems, you don't have problems, I'm going to know, okay? I'm going to know, and you're going to waste your money. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Girl, come on with the message. No, I think I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time. So me and my homegirl cashed up her. She didn't reply back. I hope she's okay these past 2 months, but I hope she... I'm not really sure what you're asking, Serpent. I must have missed something. Let me scroll back up. Thank you, Koju. Can we do one after this? No, you gotta book me and see my availability. I'm sorry, let me see. My mom's friend is vulnerable. She told me she doesn't know. She don't know who got best intentions for her. She deleted her social media platforms. And you and your friend cashed tapped her. She didn't reply back. Hope she's okay. I feel like the only thing you can do in that situation is just pray for her and wait. I mean, you can go looking for her. You can hire a private investigator if you're really, really concerned. But if you can't do that or don't want to take that route, what else can you do but just pray for her? So we can only talk about problems. Yes. Like if you're booking me, if you read my website, you're booking me because you need intuitive guidance or spiritual guidance. What other reason do you need to contact me? Anybody who wants to contact me for business would just hit me in my email, and I'm not gonna open it unless it's like, you know, like people hit me up for like they want me to do promotions or brand deals, things of that nature. You need to make sure that's said in the subject or whatever. I can't think of any other reason somebody would hit me up. Sometimes you guys email me, you say like, you give me, like my clients will give me feedback, that's okay, or things like that. You can email me for any reason, but booking wise, yeah, let's keep it professional. You helped me a lot. I'm so happy for you. Hey, you guys. All right, I want to start, but it's 62 of y'all in here. I only got 26 likes. That's kind of weird. So I'm going to just wait a second. I'm going to give y'all some time to handle that real quick. All the people I help me with a like. If you guys want me to keep coming on here. I'm new on here. Welcome. Brother should already know not to try you. You are truly gifted. You know, some people I've noticed having social media, common sense is not that common. So, thank you, Koju. Not gonna hit on you. I promise. I'm the 5%. Well, I mean, all you gotta do is check my booking website and see my availability. Is it me hindering self, or is it actual set unknown intentions towards me? I mainly have good intentions towards people and do my best to help and do right, yet still the passion and drives I have. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, like, can we talk about positive things, higher frequency things? I feel like negative talk will be very draining. Well, if you want to book me, see, this is my thing. Like, I don't want anybody booking me because they just want to talk. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what that's for. But what I will do one day, I'll let you go. I can't talk. I'll let you guys go live with me. And if you want to talk about things like that, we can. But as far as you booking me, no. That's not what that's for. That's supposed to be like a healing. Of course, we'll talk about high frequency things. And I feel like every single one of my clients who have left a session with me, they have felt more positive. They felt like their vibration has rose a lot. Like, I always get positive feedback, but don't just book me because you want to talk. Hey, Monique. Thank you guys. Will I be able to find your information in the community section? No, but you'll be able to find it in the description box, or if you look in the about section, you'll be able to find it. All right, you guys. Anyway, so I feel like somebody in the collective, or a lot of y'all, are starting to come to the realization that a lot of things that have been, the only thing that's been holding you back is you. I feel like there's been some type of shift in mindset, and a lot of you guys went from a place of being the victim and complaining and feeling like you're defeated and waiting around on God to finally getting to a point where you're like, oh, you mean I'm the reason for my problems? Oh, you mean this is the reason I'm the reason this hasn't happened yet? Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are like realizing that now. It's clicking for y'all. And I feel like some of y'all even feel like you're running out of time. You got to hurry up and do all these things. You're not running out of time, y'all. Like, you're right on time. I totally believe in divine timing. I don't believe anything is a coincidence. And if you are in a place now where you're like, oh man, I'm the reason. I'm the reason why I haven't gotten ahead in life. It's not just it's not the opposition. It's not forces against me. The opposition and these negative energies can only hinder you if you allow them to hinder you. But a lot of times, especially spiritual people, some of y'all are so tapped in, you think somebody is out here doing something to you, and nobody is doing anything to you. You're doing it to yourself. And I feel like a lot of people in the collective are having a reality check right now. Like, hold on, wait. I've been wasting all this time because exactly, we are our own worst enemy. That's facts, okay? I've been wasting all this time sad and miserable and thinking I can't get ahead and making up all these excuses why I can't do this or this, when the entire time it was me. This entire time. I feel like that's what a lot of y'all are going through right now. That was like the biggest thing that I was picking up on. Actually, I take that back. I feel like this shift was recent. Like, this could have just happened yesterday or today. I got to go back and think of anything else I was picking up on and decide if I want to say it on the live. But this is a recent shift. Like, this just happened for somebody. I feel like some of you guys are even taking the time to get your finances together. Like, you're actually like, okay, I'm complaining about not having money, but I keep on spending my money on Uber Eats and DoorDash. Okay, let's all raise our hand. I keep spending my money on stuff that does not matter. I'm not taking the money I have and I'm not investing it into anything that's going to make me more money. Like, I'm asking God for money. I'm asking God for opportunities. He gave me the job, but I'm using the money he gave me for the job to do the same thing. I'm repeating a cycle over and over again. Like, some of y'all could have just went to the strip club. Like, you at the strip club blowing money. You like, I want to have a good time. Or I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go do this. And it's like, you don't really have to do that. You don't really have to do that. If you take that money, and I bet you guys, because I had to do this one day. If you go into Uber Eats or you go to DoorDash and you add up all the money you spent this month or even this year, you're going to be like, oh my God, I want to throw up. That's sickening. Like, if I would have took that $600 this year I just spent on fast food, and I would have took that and invested in a business or put that into my savings account or something that was going to bring me more income, because I don't want to be in my situation. I don't want to be living in poverty. I don't want to be living paycheck to paycheck. I keep on complaining to God, like, why am I living paycheck to paycheck? Why am I still going through this, God? Like, you said you had my back. And God is like, honey, I sent you money and you spend it on Uber Eats. A lot of times we'll blame God for why things are not happening like they're supposed to in our life, when it's us. It's you, babe. Like, God cannot make you start a CD account or a money market account or a high yield savings account or whatever. He can't make you do that. He may be able to send you the opportunity to make the money. He may be able to give you the money, but he can't control how you spend it. Exactly. Discipline is not a joke. God cannot make you disciplined. That is something you have to be able to do. How God makes you disciplined, he's going to put you through things over and over and over again, like poverty, or some of you who are trying to get your body together, like your health declining, or anything. He's going to put you in situations that are going to make you so sick of yourself that you finally get yourself together. He's going to force you to be disciplined, but he's not going to snap his fingers and say, okay, viewer, you're disciplined now. No, he's going to be like, you want discipline from me? I know you because you my child and you hard-headed. So I'm going to keep on putting you through these situations until you get disciplined on your own. And I'm going to sit back and let you do it. I don't care if it takes 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, or 20 years. It takes some people, think about this, y'all. It takes some people 20 years to get disciplined. Like, do you understand that? Like, it takes people 20 years to get disciplined. It's people out here who did not get themselves together until they were 45 and plus. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, because again, I believe in divine timing, but don't be that person. Okay? Don't be that person. I don't care how old you are. You could be 21 years old watching this. I don't care how old you are, but there's a lot of people who feel like, man, if I would have just started yesterday. I'm 21 years old. I'm supposed to been have my life together. I'm 25 years old. I'm supposed to been have my life together. I'm 30 years old. I'm 35 years old. I'm supposed to been have my life together. Once you have that realization, that's the moment where you need to say, okay, just do it. Action before motivation. Stop waiting for something to happen to you. Stop waiting for somebody to fall out the sky and tell you what to do. Just get up and do it, y'all, okay? And I always tell you guys, because I understand that a lot of people are struggling with mental health. It's a lot going on in the world. I get all of that. Trust me, I'm right here with y'all. Okay, we all got our own issues, but I'm right here with y'all. You got to know when to rest, and you got to know when to go to battle. Right now, I feel like the collective energy, you should feel, I feel like even some of you guys were coming out of a period where you were very tired. You were tired, you were drained, you were feeling weird, you weren't feeling like yourself. If you can relate to what I just said, and you are now feeling motivated, and you're now feeling like you're getting your energy back, don't waste that time scrolling on your phone all day, on TikTok, looking at nothing. Use that momentum and that energy that you're feeling to go get something done. If you want to do something, if you want to be a business owner, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a singer, you want to be an actress or an actor, ask yourself, what are you doing now to put yourself in that position? On some spiritual-ish, okay, because I like to be practical and spiritual. On some spiritual stuff, you have to embody what you want to be before it shows up in the physical, okay? You have to align yourself with that before it shows up in real life. Walk it like you talk it, okay? So if you say, I want to be a boss, what is a boss doing every day? If you are not doing anything today that's going to make you a boss tomorrow, you're not going to be a boss tomorrow. You're going to be whoever you were today, okay? So today, even if you want to make it smaller than that, if you just want to, I don't know, be like a gym girly, or you want to be the type of guy who goes to the gym and eats healthy, do it today. Don't just say, oh, I want to eat healthy. I want to do yoga. I want to do Pilates. I want to go to the gym. I want to do all these things. I wonder when it's going to happen for me. It's going to happen when you do it, okay? What are you going to do to make that happen? Make a healthy meal today. Exercise today. Go for a walk today. If you're the type of person who's like, I want to start reading more and I want to get off my phone, and you just keep scrolling on TikTok, no, you don't. No, you don't. I know somebody who is always talking about what they want to do, and I always look at them and say, no, you don't, because if you wanted to do it, you would be doing it. If you want to be the type of person who reads and gets off their phone so much, you would be reading. Even if you can only do it 5 minutes a day, you would be doing it. If you're not doing it, it's not going to happen, okay? Some people, I know a lot of people, I want to be an influencer. I want to get paid for being myself. What are you doing to make that happen? A lot of people are afraid to start from the bottom. A lot of people just want quick, instant results, especially my generation. They think things are just supposed to happen for them. They don't believe in the power of hard work. Like, I understand Gen Z and how we were, I don't know, sticking it to the man, and like, I want to be my own boss. I don't want to work for anybody. Some of them, not we, but some of Gen Z went so far left, they're lazy. And they're so lazy, they would rather go out here and rob and steal and kill and scam and do fraud to get stuff out of life and get the things they see on social media. And so taking their time and going slow and steady and building a foundation to get the things they want. They want quick, instant results. That's why you see a bunch of people, and y'all, don't shoot me because I'm being called to say it. There's too many girls in our generation who went straight to the strip club and went straight to OnlyFans because they wanted that Chanel bag, and they wanted them Chanel sneakers, and they wanted them Fendi sandals, and they wanted that Beamer, and they wanted that Lexus. And they said, you know what? I'm finna go to the strip club. I'm finna go to OnlyFans. I'm not shaming sex workers. I'm not saying anything against anybody who took that route because they didn't have another choice. But some of these girls, y'all, I was on Twitter the other day, and I seen this porn star, okay, or whoever, get on Twitter and say she was trying to set an example for the baby 304s and the baby HOEs. That's what she said. She's doing it. She wants to make sure she's setting the right example. I don't feel like, unless you were somebody who had, because I know everybody got a different story, and I don't want anybody to feel ashamed. That's not what I want to come on here and do. I'm not shaming anybody, okay? But if you came from a good family and you are capable of going to college, I'm not talking about somebody who had to run away from home because they were abused and they didn't have a choice, and that was their only choice but to go out here in the streets, or but go straight to the strip club. Like, I'm not talking about that type of woman. There's women who have had really hard lives, who've been sexually assaulted and abused, and that is the route that they took because of whatever the reason, and God will bring them along that path. I'm talking about the girls who had the opportunity to go to college. They came from good families. Like, you were decent, okay? You were decent. You weren't out here struggling. You weren't out here missing no meals. You were okay. You just decided it was trendy and you jumped straight to OnlyFans. You didn't even try. You didn't even try. Like, there's way too many girls who do OnlyFans. It's way too many of y'all. Something is not right, okay? And if you are a woman who is thinking about doing that, I want you to know you have other options, okay? No, I'm not shaming them, and I'm not going to say they deserve to be shamed. And I'm not saying that shame is necessarily a bad thing. Shame is a good thing. I'm just saying, y'all, you don't have to do that. The only reason half of these women are doing that because it's trendy. It's trendy. That's it. Because they know some girl posted on Twitter that she made $300,000 in 1 month on OnlyFans, and they were like, well, that sounds very good to me. Let me go do it. But the girls that are doing that, they don't tell you guys what comes with that lifestyle. They're not telling you what really comes with that. They're not telling you that you're basically giving up your soul, okay? They're not telling you that. So I said all that to say, basically, like, a lot of times we're our own worst enemy, and a lot of times I feel like people are so quick for instant results. Just like I said in my video the other day, easy come, easy go. That's not gonna last. That lifestyle does not last. You cannot do OnlyFans forever. Okay? You better have a plan. If you're gonna be in the strip club doing OnlyFans, whatever the case may be, I don't want to make it about the whole topic about that, but, or y'all in the streets doing what y'all do, okay? You better have a plan, because that's not the end all be all. And I just want y'all to know, like, there are better options. And I really hope this next generation of girls that are coming up, which I really feel like they are, they don't take that route. For what? For what? For what? You don't gotta bust it wide open on the internet. You don't. Like, this was a whole generation of women who felt like they had to do that, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't. I promise. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. The stuff that Instagram makes you feel like you have to have, you don't need that. You don't need any of that. For what? Why do you need that stuff? That stuff is cool. It's okay. But you know what's more important than all of that stuff? It comes above it. Mental health, your physical health, family, God. Like, all of that stuff is so much more stability. Just having nice clean food and nice clean water, those are the things that, fresh air, like trees. Like, I know that may sound corny to some of y'all, but the way the earth, I feel like this message is jumping around. The way the earth, what's happening to the earth, what we did as humans to the earth, that is something we need to value over anything. Like, the way the climate is going, the way they're chopping down trees, the way the oceans are boiling right now. We live here, this is our home, and nobody seems to care that, or puts that over all this other stuff that people care about. Like, that's just so dumb to me. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like I just got off topic. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. It's not gonna last, y'all. That lifestyle is not gonna sustain you. And just to get back to my original message and why I came on here to begin with, you are the reason that you are not doing whatever it is that you want to do. And if you want to become all of these things, you need to come into alignment with it right now. You need to walk that way and think that way. That's why I preach so much about affirmations and saying positive affirmations and working on your self-concept. I preach that a lot because it works. Everything starts up here. So it doesn't matter if your finances are not where you want them to be. I've been there, y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that tonight because it's not about me. I've been there though. This is the only thing I had. I had just this. And this is free. Okay? And this is the most valuable thing that God gave me. This right here. This is all I had. I just had my brain, my mental. And when I saw that my mental health was not together, I knew that in order for me to manifest properly, this had to be together. Because your thoughts are electric and your feelings are magnetic. If I can't even think anything positive, I cannot feel anything positive. And that's completely blocking off my auric field. My aura is not aura-ring. if I'm thinking negative and I'm feeling negative, period. I don't care what nobody say. It can sound like mumbo jumbo to you. That's real talk. I know what I'm talking about. You need to think positive. You need to change this. A lot of y'all comment stuff on my channel, and I don't see anybody in here who does it, but just for example, a lot of people comment stuff on my channel and they say things like, oh my God, I don't care about this message because God has been saying this forever. God has been saying this to me for years. I guarantee you, that person with that type of mindset, the reason why you have not gotten where you want to be is because you think like that. Because you think that things are just supposed to be given to you in a snap of a finger. No. I told you, a lot of people do not survive that void period. A lot of people put a timeline on what they want, and a lot of people cannot survive the nothingness, the void where nothing is happening. The time between you asking for something and you receiving something. Okay? And a lot of those people are even like the most religious people, the Christians who's supposed to know everything. But the Bible says, ask and you shall receive, correct? Ask and you shall receive. He didn't say, I might give it to you. I might F what you on the back end. He didn't say that. He said, ask and you shall receive. That means if you ask, it's yours. Shall is yours. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. All you got to do is knock. But stay in alignment with what's yours. I seen somebody, I think his name is Bashar, and I don't want to misquote him, but I think he said something along the lines of, everything that you want is already yours until the moment that you decide that you cannot have it. That means the moment that you say, that's not going to happen for me, I'm never going to get that, it's gone. Because you're no longer in alignment with it. You were always in alignment with what's for you until you say, it's not going to happen. And it doesn't mean that you can't get back in alignment. Because I tell y'all, the enemy is tricky and being a human is tricky. So there are going to be times where you're down, you're feeling sad, and that's important. Release it, transmute it, right? The art of transmutation. Transmute it. So if you're feeling down, I'm not telling you to suppress it in order to stay in alignment. I'm saying feel your feelings, cry, release whatever you got to do, and get back into alignment. Because it's never going to move. It's never going anywhere. Some of you guys need to watch my last live. It's not going anywhere, but you're not going to be in alignment with it if you don't feel like you deserve it, if you don't feel like it's for you. And you need to take your time, because not every manifestation that you want is going to happen just like this. If everything that we thought we wanted came to us immediately, it would be a lot of things falling out the sky. It would be a lot of things, okay? It doesn't work like that. It's not just gonna be given to you. It's yours, but doesn't mean you're gonna get it tomorrow. That means it's already with you right now. You haven't reached that point in time yet. You haven't reached that timeline yet. It may be something you need to do before then. Maybe you need to cut somebody off to get that. Hey, I don't make the rules. Y'all call yourselves chosen ones, all right? That comes with a lot. And God is not just going to give us everything we want because we want it. And he said we can have it. Like, okay, you can have this, but you might need to cut that person off first. Or you may need to move out of your hometown first. Or you need to stop being around that friend group. You might need to stop smoking weed, because God already sees that if you're still smoking weed, you're still drinking alcohol, or you still have this person around you and he gives this thing to you, it's not going to last. And God wants you to keep your blessings. He wants you to keep what belongs to you. And he doesn't want there to be delays. It will be a delay if necessary. But why even go through all that? Just take your time and work on your self-concept, work on your mental health, and stop complaining so much, okay? The pity parties aren't working for you. Clearly, they're not working. It's not working. It's never worked. So try, for some of y'all who have those negative mindsets, okay? Try to stop with the, I've been waiting for 5 years. I've been waiting for this forever. Who told you to wait? Maybe God is waiting on you. Maybe there's something you were supposed to do, but you won't stop being negative, and you won't stop throwing the pity party long enough to even do it, or even see it, or even listen. Okay? Exactly. He places people in certain situations to bring others out. I just feel like everything is a part of God's plan and God's perfect timing. Okay? That's just what I believe. And I truly do believe that. Sometimes you're in down situations so you can help somebody else get out of it, or so you can learn something from it, or you can become stronger from that situation. I told you guys about how, for example, I think I said this in my last live. Like, somebody may get their car repossessed and they got to ride a bike, and they ride their bike to the park, and they go to the park and they meet their soulmate. Or they go to the park and they meet somebody like an elder, and that person's kicking some wisdom to them. And that wisdom that elder told them changed their life and made them a CEO of a whole company because they had this one conversation. But that would never have happened if they didn't have that one negative experience. So always assume and look at your negative experiences and outcomes like it's teaching you something, like it's happening for you, not to you, okay? That's how you stay in alignment. That's how you keep your aura auraing. I know that's not a word, but whatever. That's how you keep your aura popping, okay? Stay in alignment with that. You think, therefore you are. There's so much free game given out in the world, and it's right under our noses, and let me say this again because I'm stuttering. There's so much free game in this world, and it's right under our noses, but the powers that be do everything that they can to throw so much fear at us and so much negativity at us, okay? I'm getting so much right now, and I just can't even say it because I want to save it. They throw so much at us so we don't see. We don't see with this eye. They throw so much fear at us on the news, and they throw so much low vibrational food at us and music at us and just social media at us. But the thing about it is, which I love, especially if you watch any hero story or any story about the fool's journey, when you watch stories like that, or watch movies like that, it always seems like the opposition or the enemy is about to win. But at the end of the story, the light side, the good side, always overcomes. The enemy is always going to win a couple battles. That's just life. They got to win a couple. The opposition is always going to win a couple. But you are always going to win the war, because that's destined to happen, okay? That's destined. It's destined for you to win the war, no matter what. And they can throw a bunch of fear at us, and they can throw all this stuff at us and try to do all this stuff for their little agenda, but it always backfires on them. Always. Every single thing that they do. I don't care how many diseases they put out. I don't care how they try to mess with the food prices. I don't care if they try to mess with our food and try to poison us. I don't care about any of that stuff that they're doing. It always backfires on them every single time. That doesn't mean they're going to stop trying, because they know they're going to get a couple of us. They already know, because not everybody is tapped in. Not everybody is strong enough. Not everybody is meant to wake up And they feel like, okay, getting a couple of us is worth it. But in the end, they still lose. They still lose. So just make sure you're not on the losing team. Make sure you're on the winning team. Okay? And how you stay on the winning team, you get your mental health together. You work on this. This is the most important thing God gave you right here. And they can never take this away from you. It doesn't matter what they take away from you, physical and tangible. They can never take your knowledge away from you and your mental. Okay, keep that strong. Okay, I posted a video. Some of you guys need to go watch it. Protect your mind like your life depends on it, because it does. Your life depends on your mental health staying in order. And if you know that certain things trigger you, or certain people, or even me, stop engaging with it. Stop giving it your energy, because all you're doing is screwing yourself. They don't even, the enemy, the opposition don't even gotta screw you. Some of y'all just screw yourselves, because you know things that trigger you. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You just won't do it. Just do. Okay. There is no try. I don't believe in trying. I only believe in doing. Okay. I only believe in doing. Keep this together. If you feel like you can't manifest right now, and you feel like life is not coming together for you, I guarantee you it's because you need to get your mental health in order. So you can get to a place where you can work on your self-concept, and you can say affirmations and start to believe them. Okay. All right. So I want to answer a few questions if you guys have any. That was the gist of my message. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you missed the message, you can rewind it. But I do want to answer a few of y'all's questions, because I'm missing all of your comments. I don't even think anybody had a question. I think y'all right here with me. Y'all know what's going on. Okay, I don't want to scroll, because then I'll miss. I'm just going to see what y'all talking about. I know exactly what I'm doing. I feel sorry for those who don't. Yeah, it's like survivor's remorse. Oh, this is what I want to say too. Let me add this before y'all go. Some of y'all finna click off. Don't. Let me add this. Whatever you're going to do, you need to do it before the end of the year. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know who that message is for. I've been hearing it playing in my head for over a month, and I keep forgetting to tell you guys this. Whatever you're going to do, you need to do it before the end of the year. Period. I don't care what it is. Do it before the end of the year. I'm going to keep on saying it. Do it before the end of this year. That is not to scare you. There's nothing you need to be in fear of, because you are divinely protected. Do it before the end of the year. Okay? And remember, I said that. And at the end of the year, I'm going to check back with y'all. I'm going to ask y'all if y'all did that thing, and it better be done. Okay? It better be done. I'm not playing. I'm gonna come find y'all if you don't get it done before this year is over with. I don't care what it is. Okay? It could be you trying to get into the gym. It could be you trying to finish a book. Hold on, y'all. It could be you trying to finish a book. It could be you, I don't know. I hear proposing. Somebody might be getting proposed to, or wants to propose to somebody, or changing your diet, or starting that business, or moving states. Whatever it is that you've been pondering on, you can't stop thinking about. Do it before the end of the year. Period. Don't ask me why. Just do it. And don't make an excuse why you can't do it. There is no excuses. I promise you, you can do it. And I promise you, there's people who did exactly what you did and more with less than what you have. Okay? How do you tell someone you don't know how they look? Just like that. I don't know how you look. I don't know. Work on yourself. Yes, I don't care if it's just to work on your mental health. Which frequency you playing? I'm playing the solfeggio frequencies. Even if it's just getting your mental health in order, even if it's just starting therapy, even if it's just to start running, I don't know what it is. It's so many things that you guys want to do. It could be releasing a book, okay? It could be one of your goals could be to audition for a movie role. Do it. They haven't stopped making movies. Some of y'all could be wanting to release a song and you're afraid what people are going to think. Y'all don't stop that. I feel like at this point, especially if you're an OG on my channel, you should be far beyond caring what people think. Far beyond. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, yeah, you shouldn't even be on the I care what people think and I'm nervous and I'm shy and I'm afraid. You should be way beyond that. Way beyond that. And you're only wasting your time because nobody cares. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about you being shy. Nobody cares about you being confident. Okay? Only person who's going to care about you being confident is a hater. And we don't care about those. So, get to it. Nothing is stopping you but you. Do it before this year is over. I don't care what it is. And I want you to think big also. Don't think so small. Don't think so limited. There's nothing that you cannot do. Whatever is the craziest thing that you can think of that's positive and it's something that you want to do it before the year. Just go big or go home. Like, this is what I just heard. Go big or go home. All right? Song, book, marriage, moving states, but I pray he's not a narcissist. Girl, I pray he's not either, Debbie, because you don't deserve a narcissist. And I hope that song goes viral, that book goes viral, your marriage is amazing forever, and when you move states, you meet your best friend. Okay, period. Y'all are funny. Y'all know it's late at night, so the troll's gonna be in here, but we not worried about them. I'm not telling y'all why before the end of the year. Don't worry about that. If you worried about why, you worried about the wrong thing. Just get it done, okay? Just get it done. It don't even matter. Actually, I'm gonna give you a why, Liz. I'm gonna give you a why. Why do I need to do this big thing that I've been thinking about forever, and it's gonna change my life before the end of the year? Because it's gonna change your life before the end of the year. That's why. That's it. That's all. Because it's gonna change your life. Do you want to change your life or do you want to stay the same? That's choice is yours. In a positive way. Because it'll change your life for the better. And if you don't want to change your life for the better, that's you. But I do, and the rest of us do, and we're going to do it. And you can watch us do it, or you can be right here with us. Your choice. This year did go by fast, but it was meant to. Yes, mindset is everything. I feel like it's so funny, and it kind of reminds me of whoever just said something like, I'm glad I know, and I feel sorry for who doesn't. It's so funny that there are people who don't believe this stuff. They don't believe this stuff. I do feel sorry for those people. They don't believe it. And I always see people who are like super wealthy people and philosophers and all that type of stuff. I always see those people say, why is the computer turning on? I always see those people say, in order to get wealthy or in order to be in my position, like a millionaire, a billionaire, in order to be in my position, you got to change your mindset. And the 95%, the 99%, whatever it is, those people always think to themselves, that's so stupid, that's so cliche. That's not how you got your money. That's not how you got in that position. Yes, it is. In order to attain anything in this life, it starts here. In order to manifest anything in the physical, you first must see it in the spiritual, period. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. You can look at that millionaire and think, man, they got $1 billion. They didn't get $1 billion because they thought about it. Yes, they did. They didn't get $1 billion because they changed their mindset. Yes, they did. Do you think somebody who has a poverty mindset or somebody who doesn't believe they'll achieve anything will achieve something? No. Only the people who believe they will be able to achieve something and think above their circumstances are the ones who get out of their circumstances. Period. That is how manifestation works. Okay, that's how it works. That is like the beginning stages of like alchemy. It needs to start here first. It's just like if you thinking about what you're gonna make for dinner. You thought about it, but in order for you to even make that dinner, it first needs to be produced in your mind. Produce it in your mind first. You're not a robot who's being controlled, who's being told what to do. You're a spiritual being. So in your spirit, you're like, okay, I want to go bake an apple pie. You have to first think about baking the apple pie before you go bake the apple pie. It's literally as simple as that. That's it. And then the only thing stopping you from making that pie that you thought about making is the steps in between. You getting up, walking to the kitchen, getting your ingredients together, whipping it up, putting it in the oven, and taking it out. Boom, you got a pie. All right, and I want you to apply that pie that you're thinking of to whatever this manifestation is that you want. And the steps in between, you walking to the kitchen, you getting your ingredients, all of that, apply that to the steps you need to take and apply you actually having the pie as you having your manifestation. It's literally that simple. If you are any further confused, I suggest you cop my book, Transmute Empower, okay? Let me drop the promo because I literally talk about that in my book. It's literally that simple. Though that is how people become anything in this life here. That's why the powers that be try so hard to destroy your mental. Because if they can destroy your mental, they can destroy your spirit and they can destroy your heart. Those are the two most important things that God gave us. Our mind and our heart. Why? Because like I said, thoughts are electric and feelings are magnetic. Somebody asked me where I got my shirt from. I made it, okay? Do you guys like it? It says goddess. Period. It needs to start here. If you lay your head down and you imagine yourself driving your dream car, you are already driving your dream car. Otherwise, you would not be able to think about it. All you got to do is take the steps in between to make that happen. People do it every day. You are constantly manifesting. But I tell you guys, it's about manifestation with intention. It's about being aware, the power of awareness. There's so much power in being aware, which is why they gave us these iPhones and these devices and all these screens, because it keeps you unaware. It keeps you completely unaware. You're not aware of your own spirit. You're not aware of God because we're so focused on these phones. It completely will destroy you and goop your mind if you allow it to. And we are now in a period of time that is so amazing where it's so many of us who snapped out of it and realized that we were basically robots who were being programmed, and we have our own personal power. The divine, the most high God handed you your own personal power. They just don't want you to know that. So they're going to keep throwing things at you. iPhones and Teslas and all types of crap. And if they can't get you with that, they're going to put it in your food. Now they're going to hike up the prices of everything so that you're so stressed about money that you can't even think about God. You hate God now because, God, why am I struggling? Why can't I feed my family now? Don't fall for it, y'all. It's not over for you. It is not over for you. Okay? Keep this together. I don't care what they put on the news. I don't care what you see. If it causes fear in you, that is the enemy. Period. God does not cause fear in his people. He does not want his people to be afraid. Why would he want us to be afraid if he gave us faith? He gave us faith for a reason. He gave us the ability to have faithfulness, because that is you basically believing in what you cannot see. Period. Love you, Mike, but you gotta go. You being negative. We don't like that. I still love you though, whoever you are in the world. But yeah, that is an example of the enemy, the opposition, who's being used to come on here and basically try to throw me off when I'm trying to give a message to somebody who actually needs to hear it. I don't know why this computer keeps turning off and on. Yes, anything to derail you. That was just perfect. It just proved my point. That's what they do. Immediately a distraction. Oh, they're starting to believe in God again. They're starting to focus on God again. Their heart chakra is expanding again. Let me throw in a little something to distract them. Let me throw in a little something to throw them off. You can't throw me off. You can't throw me off. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay, I've been doing this. The devil been trying to throw me off my whole life. He still ain't did it yet. So who are you? Okay, you one of his dogs. You just one of the devil's dogs. You one of his pets. Okay, that's what you need to think of your enemies and your opposition are. You just a mutt. You're just a mutt for the devil on a leash. He got you on a leash. Okay? He don't got me on a leash. He got you on a leash. Okay? And if he tell you to bark, you're gonna bark. But he didn't tell you that if you came against one of God's children, that you was gonna get stepped on. He not gonna tell you that. He just gonna tell you to bark. And you gonna believe it because you're a peon. But I'm not. Okay? We not. Am I still learning Italian? I've been slacking. I'm not gonna lie. So I've been slacking. It hasn't even been on my mind in a very long time. And I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna learn it before the end of the year because I would be lying. But I've been slacking on it. I've been focusing on too many other things. But excuses, right? To be honest, I don't know if I believe in God because I'm not really religious, but I love what you're doing. You're very wholesome. I'm not religious either. Welcome. There's a lot of people in here who are religious and who are not religious. We rise above it. Like, it just... You know, it just... What was that? What was that? You know what I do with that? You know what I do with crumbs? You know what I do? What I can do with a crumb? It just reminds me of that. What it say in the Bible? You just need faith as small as a mustard seed. That just reminds me of that. Like, give me a mustard seed. Give me a crumb and watch what I do with it. What is that? It's nothing. I'm right above that. They've been doing this. You know how long I've been on here? They've been doing this. You been a fan. The cookie crumbled, okay? Period. I was just gonna say something about Nikki. You typed that. See, we in alignment. You been a fan. I call them been a fans. It's not religion. It's the relationship with the Most High. Period, okay? I used to be super religious my whole entire life. Told y'all, my grandma was a pastor. Okay, super religious. And I was like, you know what? And there was a period of time where I was like, once I stopped being religious, I felt like I could not have a relationship with Jesus because I wasn't religious anymore. And Jesus was like, no, honey, we locked in forever. There is no switching up. Okay? And I was like, okay, I can have a relationship with Jesus and the Most High God and still not be religious. And I love that because I feel like religion is very controlling, but I don't want to get into that tonight, okay? We're going to just get off of that because I know how y'all like to tussle, and I don't feel like tussling tonight. I'm in a great mood. It can be a place to worship, for sure. Yeah, that's what they do, but we know we do. We transmute that. My head is egg-shaped. This is a pretty egg, honey. If my head is shaped like an egg, this is a pretty egg, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, man. All right now. Y'all funny, okay? But I don't hate the religious people though. I love y'all. Some of them have attacked me, but I still love them too because they serve their purpose, okay? Boring. Y'all boring. Not y'all, the trolls. They trying their hardest. Y'all know that message I keep, well, the analogy I would refer to about the episode of SpongeBob when the bully was punching SpongeBob and was like using all his energy, and then SpongeBob started laughing. That's the trolls. They giving it all they got. Like, please, let me just throw her off. Let me shake her up. Let me make her mad. Please, I just want to make her mad. I'm such a fan. I want to make her so mad, but I can't. I'm going to keep on trying, though, because that's my job. Like, come on now. What is that? What is that? I agree. Thank you, Bernardo. That is very sweet. That is very sweet. I appreciate that. Right back at you. I wish everybody the best. You got this. Y'all definitely do. Y'all definitely do. Yeah, just laugh at it like you still at it. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know, man. Y'all don't know the half of it, okay? Y'all don't know the half of it. Y'all don't know the half. It's nothing. It's nothing, Miss Muffin. It's nothing. Like, it's nothing. You're gonna be mad before I am. You're gonna be mad before the collective is mad, okay? I'm telling y'all, we're moving into a completely different energy, okay? Like, I felt a couple of days of this really heavy, nasty energy, and it was so hard to shake. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to shake. That was the opposition. That was just the opposition. They're having a really hard time right now because you already won. You are already successful. It's already on the way to you. And they're so mad because they gave it everything that they had. Everything. They did their big one and still failed. They got in groups to go against you and they still lost. Oh my God. That is so... Ooh, that's sad. That's sad, sad, sad. And we are so well rested. We're so well rested. While they was out there doing all of that, getting in these groups and trying to come up against the collective and the viewer, we were asleep. We were getting our beauty sleep on. Okay? We were well rested. And we woke up and was like, wait, what happened? What happened? What I miss? What I miss, y'all? Something happened. Oh, okay. Everything's still good over here. Everything's still good in my world. I'm sorry that you wasted all your energy trying to come up against me. I'm sorry whoever you look up to, whoever you get your answers from, they lied to you. I'm sorry, but my God is not a liar, so that's tough. That's tough. I hate that for you, but I love that for me. Hey, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You shouldn't have did that. I hate that for you, man, but me and mine are good because I did things the right way. I stayed focused on God. I stayed faithful when it was really, really hard, okay? It was very hard. And you gave it all you had. And God didn't even ask that much of me. Like, you see how the difference between the enemy and God? The enemy is going to ask you for everything. The enemy wants you to give it every single thing that you have. Give it all to me. I want to take it from you because I want to make sure that if you fail your mission, which he knows you're going to fail your mission against God's children. If you fail your mission, I still got all your energy. I still got your soul. God, he didn't ask that much of me. He didn't ask me to do all of that. God just said, stay focused on me, and I got you. Just stay focused on me. Y'all went over there and was doing all that work. I didn't have to do all that. That's why I'm still sitting pretty. That's why I'm still well rested. And why you not looking too hot, mama. You not looking too good. It's not looking too good for you. It's not. Well, it's not too late to come over here though. God always got his door open. It's not too late. You can come over here, because I know that didn't work out for you. I can see it on your face. I can tell that didn't work out. I feel the energy. You looking real miserable. You feeling real miserable. The aura is not popping. That aura is not popping, babe. But over here, God's children, our auras are popping. Okay? That's for a reason. You can come over here. Bring a pen and paper, because you can't do that again. I suggest you don't do that again. Okay? No, you can't save everyone, but that's why you need to save yourself, and whoever look at you and they feel inspired, they'll come over there anyway. Period. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, new subscribers. Hey, new subs. It ain't even about how you look, D-Smooth. It's how you feel. It's about how you feel. Some of y'all don't even have everything that the opposition has. And that's on purpose. You don't even care about things like that. It's your energy. Your energy is shaking the room. You walk in the room, they feel you. And it makes them even more mad that you don't look how they think that you should look. And it makes them even more mad that you don't dress how they feel like you should dress. That you don't look like the crowd, you don't dress like the crowd, you don't act like the crowd. But you walk in the room and you just, yes, Godfinance, honey, period. You walk in the room and it's just, your energy just absorbs everything. All eyes on you. And they sitting over here with all their stuff thinking like, wait a minute. He think he better than me? She thinks she better than me? And you didn't even do nothing but just walk in the room. You just showed up. But when you show up, you shut it down. And they thought they shut it down, but they didn't. And that's because their energy is not correct. And they felt like because they had this, and this, that they were doing something. They really weren't, because your heart was not together. Your spirit was not together. Okay? All that stuff that you have, that people have, it can be taken from you. And if God wipes you clean and it's just you, your energy and your auric field, your aura should still like look and feel powerful no matter what you got on. You have a trash bag on. You have rags on. That energy is undeniable, and that's why they're mad. All right, y'all, I'm finna hop off the live. I will try to get back on soon. I'm not gonna say when. I'm gonna try to get back on soon. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay sucker free. Okay, period. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this shirt. I made it, and if you guys like it, I'll post it on the website and I'll let you guys know when it's available. But I love y'all. Be safe tomorrow. I know it's 4th of July. For those of you who celebrate, y'all be safe this weekend, period. And just protect your mind, protect your auric field. Don't stoop down to these people's level, because it's not cute down there. They struggling down there. Trust me, I'm picking up on the energy. They are struggling and they are mad. Don't be mad with them, okay? Be happy, be blessed, because that's what you are, okay? All right, I love y'all. Bye.